a global economy, many companies do business overseas. This means that workers often travel to see their colleagues or clients abroad. There are many reasons why people travel for work.
I go abroad to complete projects which are set by my company. Those projects can include setting up certain systems, laptops, docking stations, etc.
I need to travel for work because sometimes the projects I do are based somewhere outside London, where I live. So I've been traveling to France, to Italy, to Spain, to Romania.
I need to travel because we work with big brands and multinationals, and they want to understand different people in the different markets and countries. So we travel across the world.
An important part of business travel is organising transportation. When people travel internationally, they often fly, though in some cases, taking the train is an option.
I travel for work once or twice a month on a regular basis. I tend to fly short haul, and I use 2 different airlines.
Alex makes the most of his travel time and keeps busy during the flights.
When I'm flying for business, I tend to get my laptop out and do some work during the flight. And half an hour before my plane lands, I remove my laptop, put it back in my bag, and get ready for the landing.
On business trips, you may need to stay overnight. It's important to book accommodation that is suitable for your trip and has everything you need so you can keep working during your stay.
The accommodation where I like to stay when I travel for work is hotels, usually, but they need to be very close to the place where I need to go to work. What I expect at my location is Wi-Fi, because I need to work most of the time where I'm back in my room, and of course parking, because usually I need to hire cars or a vehicle from the airport to the workplace.
When travelling for work, you may not know much about the local area and how to get around. Find out about transportation before you go, and when you get there, ask for help if you need it, or ask for directions.
When I have to go from a business meeting to another meeting, I either use public transportation, because it's a really good way to mix with the locals, or I use a ride-sharing app. I always worry about getting lost, but it's part of the adventure. I carry an online map on my phone, and if I do get lost, I just ask people, and they're really helpful.
Even if you've planned ahead, things can still go wrong. Your flight could be delayed, or there might be a mistake with your hotel reservation. It's rare, however, to find a problem that cannot be solved.
I remember once I was at the airport lounge waiting for my flight, and I got really confused with timings, and then I get to the gate, and it's written in huge red letters, "Gates closed," and I start panicking. And thankfully, the staff were really helpful, and they helped me through, and they rushed me to the plane through a back door, and I made my flight.
Like anybody who's done the same thing several times, regular business travellers have advice they can offer to others.
My top travel tip when traveling for work is to be very efficient in organization, because this gives you time also to enjoy the place where you're going after you're done your business.